stab them and I feel sad, so I draw the sad now.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. What's up, you guys? My name's Nicole and I'm an addict. Really quickly, I want to shout out my friend Jeff's channel. It's called The Recovery. One word, The Recovery. So, go check out his channel, you guys. Subscribe to his channel. I just got done watching his video about hepatitis C, and I thought, oh, wow, I want to make a video. And hey, Jerry, I want to make a video and talk to you guys about how I contracted hepatitis C. And I actually was inspired by his video, so I want to give credit where credit is due and let you guys know that I just got done watching Jeff's video. His channel is called The Recovery. I will link his channel in the comment section below when I upload this video, so that way you guys will know where to find him. But he has a video up. It's about hepatitis C, and I wanted to kind of piggyback off of what he was talking about. So anyway, so I'm going to kind of share with you guys about around when I think I caught hepatitis C. Let me, hold on, I can put my phone right here so that way. Hey, Annie. Okay, so I have had hep for about 5 years, I think. About 5 years. Now, I've kind of been doing some research trying to figure out when it was that I caught hepatitis C, and I've come to this conclusion that it was either 2 times, okay? And so I'm not sure which time, so I'm going to share both of those times with you. So when I was in my active addiction, I lived with this girl. She was my best friend for many, many years. Her name was Tara. She's actually the girl who called DHS on me and reported me, and that's why my son was removed from my care, was because this girl called DHS. And they came to my house, and I was on drugs. Hey, Sonia. And so I was living with Tara at the time, and we were just like, you guys, it was like 24/7 getting high all day, every day, 10 times a day. Like, I would work, I would come home, and we would go out and cop dope and get high. And at that time, I was an IV drug user, you know. From the first time I ever injected any kind of drug, methamphetamine, cocaine, heroin, oxycodones, Dilaudid, ever since I used the needle, like, I never wanted to get high any other way. And so I didn't know that Tara had hepatitis C. I actually didn't know that she had hepatitis C until about a year ago. She told me that she had hep C. And so this whole time I was using behind her. I was using the same insulin needles that she used to inject herself with insulin and the drugs we were using together. And so I don't know if she knew at that time or if she just didn't tell me, but when you're in your active addiction, or at least when I was in my active addiction, oh, I need to ask her if she has hep C. You know what I mean? I just didn't think about it like that, you guys. And for me, in my mind, like, using behind people, it wasn't nothing. It was nothing, right? When I was in my active addiction, I didn't think, oh, I might catch hepatitis C or I might catch HIV. Like, when I was in my active addiction, and this is what happens to a lot of drug addicts, because when we're in our active addiction, you guys, we no longer have the power of choice. The drugs and the alcohol are making the choices for us, okay? And so whenever I was in my active addiction, that's what would happen. The only thing that I could think about was getting that next fix inside of me as fast as I could. Because of the mental obsession that happens in our minds when we put drugs and alcohol into our bodies, it sets off this craving, this phenomenon of craving, okay, this obsession of the mind. And so when you cross over that imaginary line from when addiction from where you're just abusing drugs and it's a choice and you're like going out and partying and having a good time and you cross over that imaginary line. Okay? Every addict crosses over this line from abuse to addiction, where you're no longer choosing to get high. The drug is choosing you. You're its slave. You have no choice. The drugs are making the decisions for you. I know you guys know what I'm talking about.
Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that they hear us, hey guys, can you move the little kind of things?
Why? So you can see yourself?
So I can show them what I
Okay.
draw.
They see it.
Okay,
They
what?
See it. They can see it, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, I drawed somebody. I drawed. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
This is me. This is me and my dad, and this was the imposter, and this was my dad.
Let me show them.
This was my dad,
Okay.
and this was the imposter. So I stabbed him.
Okay.
My dad stabbed him.
It says.
And then I stabbed this imposter, and this is a head. I cut his head off. So and then this is another head that I cut off.
Okay. So an imposter came along trying to take over our family. An imposter, right?
And tell him about that.
And so Nate took them and he cut their heads off.
No.
Oh.
This was my dad. My dad got this imposter, and I got this imposter.
So his dad got one imposter and he got the other imposter, and they killed him.
Do this one. Show him it.
That one, right down there at the bottom.
That is blood falling.
Ooh, that's scary. Wow, you're tough. Thanks for saving our lives. Okay?
This is what people do when they're in the show.
Okay, tell them what they need to do.
Subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Give us 100 thumbs up. And give us a PP.
And tell them, stay sober.
Don't stay sober.
Boy, get out of here! Don't kick me, it hurts. Lord help me. Okay, sorry about that distraction.
I'm going to tell him a right.
He's always keeping those imposters.
I'm going to tell him a right thing.
The right thing, okay.
Okay. And also, this is good for you. Do drugs.
Nathaniel!
Did you
I knew you was going to do that.
And one more thing. This time it's nice. Always jump up on a spring and fall and bust your head open.
Well, dang, you're violent today, huh? Okay, so, oh, Lord help me, Jesus. So, let me tell you what else.
This time it's nice.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all, this is Nate's little show today, I guess.
Okay. Do drugs.
No, sir. That is... Y'all, don't listen to this boy. Okay, enough. Nate.
I know.
No.
It's nice. It's going to be nice.
One more.
So, do recovery drugs.
Do recovery. Thank you, son.
I'm talking about the recovery drugs that are good for you.
Okay, thank you. I don't know any drugs that are good for you unless... Nate, settle down.
I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
Do that again. Show them.
Help me, you guys. Help me. Okay. All right. Hey, Megan. What's up, girl? So I'm trying to talk to you guys about C and how I contracted it, but somebody is totally distracting me right now. So after that, well, I'm sorry about that, you guys. Nathaniel, he listens to talk about, so he really understands about recovery, and he knows about how drugs are bad and that we're trying to help people. You know what I mean? So he's being sassy today. But so that was the first way I think that I got it. Now the next time that I came up on, a time where I was really like using behind somebody that had Hep C was it was a year after my son was born. And this is the time where I think that I caught it because when I was pregnant with my son, I didn't have it. And so after Nathaniel was born, I relapsed. And I was living at this, like, I was staying in this little shanty-ass apartment. And I was using behind this guy named Chris who had Hep C. And I remember, like, him telling me that he had hepatitis C. But at the time, you guys, when I was in my active addiction, like, I did not care. Like, I just had to get that. The only way I can explain it to you is that I had to get those drugs inside of me as fast as I could. And I was miserable. And so I used behind him. And that's where I think I really caught the hepatitis C from. And
can I have my pink?
I think about that sometimes, you guys, and I kick myself in the ass because I'm like, what was I thinking? Why did I always do that? But you guys, the obsession to use was so strong. Like, there was nothing that could have stopped me. What's going on, Megan? You said, thank you, Nicole, for going live right now. I need something to distract me. Ugh, girl, you got to get out of your head, man. You really got to start working on something to keep yourself distracted. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. So Megan has been struggling with, like, just what we struggle with. You know, it's totally normal, you guys, to have thoughts about using, right? But it's when you're crossing over and you're plotting on how you're going to go out and get high. You know what that is? That's no longer just a thought. That is the obsession. Okay? So here, let me explain something to you guys. The disease of addiction is a cycle. Okay, it goes around in a circle. And this is how it starts. It starts out like this, and you need to memorize this. It starts out like this. Trigger, thought, obsession. Then you pick up and use. Trigger, thought, obsession, use. Okay? Craving. Okay? The only way you can crave drugs is if you put them into your body. Did you know that? So right now, if you're sitting at home and a thought comes in your mind and you think about getting high, that's not a craving. That's just a thought. And guess what? As long as it's just a thought, you can fight it. You do not have to give in to those thoughts. They are just thoughts. That's all. You have the power. Trigger, thought, obsession, use, craving. Then it starts all over again in the vicious cycle. Trigger, thought, use. Okay? Trigger, thought, obsession, use, craving. Okay? You cannot into your system. All right? So if you are driving down the road and you see something that triggers a thought inside of you, if you see Joe Blow, who has the best fire heroin in town, hey Shannon, and that triggers a thought inside of you, guess what, honey? It's just a thought. You don't have to go out and get high. All right? That's when you pick up the phone and you go, Nicole, can you believe it? I just saw Joe Blow, who sells the best heroin in town. And I'm going to be like, and the best heroin in town that will kill your ass. Do you understand, you guys? That's why you have to start utilizing your support network. Okay? If you don't have a support network, then you need to get one. If you're not in the Real Talk Recovery Facebook group, you need to get your ass on over there. If you don't have my phone number, you need to email me. You can text me. I will talk with you on the phone. If you are a woman and you want to join our Patreon group, go join the Patreon group. Sonia and Annie and Krissy are always in the chat talking with each other, okay? They talk, they know each other more than I know them. That's how much they talk, okay? Y'all need to get yourself some support. It's so fucking important, okay? Tomorrow is going to be so hard for me because I'm going to be around a whole bunch of people drinking and alcohol, something I struggle with staying off of. Mom? Hey, Shannon, I totally understand that. Mom? And that's a really hard because alcohol is so socially acceptable and it's everywhere, you know? But this is what you got to do, Shannon, okay? You need to get yourself some plans for tomorrow, and they need to be set in stone, okay? So you don't need to just be wandering around kicking it with God, whoever and whoever. You need to get yourself a plan of action, Okay? What are you going to do tomorrow where you can be around people who are not going to be drinking? Okay? Take yourself out of that equation, you guys. If you're early in your recovery, you do not need to be around people that are drinking. It's too much of a temptation. Do not put yourself in that situation. When I was, before I hit my year sober, you guys, I did not go around. My mother-in-law didn't even drink beer around me.
Good thing today.
Not right now.
I'm saying a good thing.
Not right now. We're learning. Not right now.
One more time.
Not right now.
Good thing.
Okay, Nate, say it.
It's good. Watch. This is gonna be so funny and hilarious.
Nate, stop it. I'm gonna spank you now because you're going against what I believe in. Now stop, boy.
And also eat dead crickets.
We don't talk.
Crickets.
Eat dead crickets.
Because Ryden did before.
Okay, stop. I love you. Stop. Okay. So, get a plan of action. I'm going to be at my dad's house celebrating my birthday tomorrow, and a whole bunch of people are going to be there drinking. I'm going to try to stay with my little sisters. Why don't you ask them to not drink? They know you're in recovery, right? Say, hey guys, you know, I'm in recovery and it really bothers me when you guys come over and drink. You know, if they care about you and love you, they'll respect you. You know, and if you have your little sisters, Shannon, and they know that you're going to be struggling, tell them, say, little sisters, I need you guys to rally around me and help me because this is a hard time for me. Okay? I'm telling you guys, like, I have almost slipped on alcohol several times because it's so acceptable. It's everywhere, you know? Several times I am almost slipped. Hey, Ian. And I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. Because what happens is, alcohol is just going to piss me off. Alcohol, it's going to do nothing, right? Yes, anytime, girl. You got it. I'm here for you guys. Anytime. That's why I try to go live. I like coming on here and talking with you guys. You know, I love it. I love coming on here. You know, and I'm telling you guys right now, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law used to drink all the time. And when me and my husband got sober, they really started like trying to not drink as much in front of us. Because it's hard. It's a temptation, you know? And it's like you want to, because here's the thing, you guys. Your addiction, your mind is going to tell you that you can drink. Okay? Your mind is going to tell you, oh, I can just have one drink and everything will be okay and nobody will know. Okay? That is the lie that your mind is going to tell you.
I'm going to tell him a good thing.
And you have to understand something.
I promise.
That is a lie.
Guys,
if you drink, it is going to set that craving in motion inside of you.
I have to tell him funny.
Remember? Trigger, thought, obsession, use, then the craving. So if you take alcohol into your system, it's going to set your craving off.
I'm going to tell him about Superman.
What, baby?
I'm going to
tell them, son.
About Superman.
Go ahead.
Okay, guys. Superman can lift up a building.
That's true. I wonder if he can lift up you and throw you out this room.
Hey, guys. Do you see this? The pillow does not move.
It doesn't. Can I have a kiss, please? I love you so much. I love you. You guys don't understand. I love this kid so much. Hey, Classy. Oh, get down, Bubby. Okay. Oh, I'm falling down, you guys. Mama, get a cup and drink a second. Having something in my hand. Yeah, that's true too. Hey, Reaper Man, what's up? Do you know what, Joy? That's a good idea because sometimes a lot of people, it's that hand to mouth thing. It's like what is it called? An oral fixation. So here's another thing that has helped me. Back in the day, I used to smoke cigarettes, right? And so if everybody's drinking and partying and all this stuff, I'm smoking my little cigarettes, right? You guys, I just want you guys to know, like, just know that you're not alone. A lot of us, are going through the same thing. And that's what happens. I think what happens, you guys, is we think that we're the only one struggling, right? I'm the only one who is struggling that and doesn't want to drink tonight. And nobody understands what I'm going through. Nobody knows how hard it is. But I'm telling you, like, a lot of us go through that same thing. It's a huge temptation for me, you guys, to want to drink. What was it? Oh, gosh. When was it that we went out? Okay. Last weekend, me and my husband went out, right? We went out to eat steak. I mean, it was like a 5-star steak dinner. It was so good. And at that, yes, you were with us. At that moment, I thought, I want to order a drink, right? And you guys, some people can order a drink and they'll just be fine. It won't affect them. But if I order a drink, I'm telling you guys right now, it's just going to make me so mad. It's not going to satisfy what I really want, which is the dope. And every time, and the only reason I know this is because I've done it so many times before. So many times before, I've picked up the drink. I've ordered the drink. I've went out. Okay. The drink. And then you know what happens? I end up going off the deep end and relapsing. You know? Hey, Amy. And so it's hard because, like I said, it's socially acceptable. A lot of people drink and they don't have negative consequences. A lot of people can drink and they don't drive their car off the damn bridge, right? But that's just not my story. If I drink, you guys, I'm going to drive my damn car off. If I drink, somebody's going to die. Do you know what I mean? If I drink, shit's going to hit the fan. Every single time, without fail. It never fails. My husband also. Hey, Dragon Lady, if my husband drinks, we are freaking fighting. We are busting windows. We are brawling with other people. It's going down. I can't act right. I can't drink. Like, it just literally takes me down through there every single time. I can tell you guys stories about when I used to drink, and I have gotten fucking kicked out of bars. I have broken windows at establishments. I have slashed bitches' tires and left their cars on 4 flats because my drunk ass is crazy. Like, it's just, I cannot do it. It's not good. It's not a good look. But it took me a long time to realize that I can't do that anymore. It's not, drinking does not serve me well, right? It makes me, I go crazy, you guys. I go crazy. I mean, the last time I drank, me and Neil, this is crazy. We had been up for like 5 days, right? On a meth binge. And my friend Leanne came down with her kid, and her mom watched both of our kids, right? And so me, her, and her husband, and Neil went out to this karaoke bar. And we were drinking and having fun. I mean, you guys, I was rapping. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And I was doing all this stuff, right? I was having so much fun. And drunker than Cooter Brown. And the next thing you know, they're closing down the bar, and we're on our way out. And my husband, out of nowhere, just bam! Punches the glass door of the bar, and it cracks all the way around. And me and Neil are like Bonnie and Clyde. I'm like, oh, hell no! And so I run and I jump in the car, and I'm like, skeet! And I pick him up in front of the bar, and we're like, out of there, out of there. Every single time, y'all. Every single time. You were just a little baby. And so we skirted on out of there.
Did I look like with my dad in the picture?
Yes, that's how old you were.
Was I smaller though?
You were smaller. So, but that's what would happen. It's like me and Neil, we have no chill. Exactly, girl. No chill. We're just like, and when we get together, like I said, we're like Bonnie and Clyde. And so it's just, and then what also happens, when I get drunk, you guys, I get flirty. When I get drunk, I'm like, hey. With men. I'm flirting with everybody. I'm flirting with men. I'm flirting with women. I'm flirting with cats. I'm flirting with dogs. It don't matter. I'm flirting with anything that has legs and walks. So it's like just not worth it to me, you know? I can't do it, you guys. I can't do it. And so that's why I just got to be super careful. Do y'all know what I mean? What, baby? What?
In my pants.
Change your pants then, son.
Come with me.
What did you do? Pee in them?
I pooped.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Come here. How old are you?
5.
5 years old, and you're taking dumps in your pants. Let go.
5.
God bless. Oh! Sit down. Sit down.
I thought you were gonna put me to stand up.
I am so mad at you, boy.
No, you're.
Yes, I am.
Will I do this?
No, you are not 3 years old anymore. This is disgusting.
Well, it's just I poop like a dog.
I don't care. You don't poop like a dog.
I am a dog.
You're taking a bath right
Is this
now.
a drink?
No, it's not a dream, Nate. Lord help me, Jesus. Get your butt upstairs. We're going to take a bath, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to end this. We're going to take a bath.
Is it right now?
I am.
So you don't have to ever like.
Get your butt upstairs in the bathtub right now. It's all the way up your back. Go. Go.
All the way up my back.
I love you guys. I've got to go. My son decided to drop a deuce in his pants at 5 years old. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to go upstairs and make him get in the bathtub. He's just being crazy today. What are y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about hearing from? We haven't heard from him at all. I gave him a number to reach him either. Who are y'all talking about? Eli? Hey, Spotted Elephant. You heard anything on Twitter? Oh my God, I know who you're all talking about. Okay, Manic. I need to call him. Yeah, you guys, I love y'all. Nate is a good boy, but he's just, sometimes he just had a little accident. I don't think he meant to. I just shut the door on y'all. He just had a little accident. Accidents happen, so we're going to go upstairs and take a bath and take care of that. But I just wanted to come on here and talk with you guys and tell you guys I love y'all. And Megan, call me. I'm going to call you right now. I love you guys. If any of you guys are struggling and you need any support, go over to the Facebook page or send me a friend request, Nicole Pludre, on Facebook so I can chat with you in the DMs. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later.